Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome or welcome back. It is April the 7th. No, April the 6th, 2026. April 6th, 226. All right, 11 seconds on the timer. Again, all videos are in no time and no space. They are in the quantum. But I always like to give the linear date and time. It is 10:24 a.m. where we're going to welcome in the elementals, the nature spirits, earth, air, wind, fire, ether, water, all of the plant spirits, the mineral spirits. We've got clear quartz, golden quartz, and dendritic quartz. We got some, my bracelets are sitting here. This is selenite, rainbow selenite. We've got some tiger's eye, fluorite, pink quartz. And again, we're welcoming in our team, our spirit team, our highest selves, our divine presences. All beings of unconditional love and light are welcome into this space only through and with divine light, divine love, divine truth, divine power, divine wisdom, divine knowledge, divine remembrance, 111, and divine magic. So welcome. We'll see what we're going to chit-chat about today. So I've got the journal as always, but I think this video we'll start with what came through when I came out here. So I did, and this is a collective, this is going to kind of maybe go, this is a collective message. This is not necessarily for me. What happened was I did a collective reading last night using the Light Seers Tarot, and I woke up this morning and these two cards were on the couch underneath my blanket. So we've got the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Cups. So I thought this was brilliant. Chosen 144 tarot reading. He does a lot of Psi Tarot, and what he's been doing now is asking his collective to do a reading on the cards. So we've got two cards here. All right. Use your clairs, your clear knowing, clear seeing, clear feeling, clear hearing. What do these cards say to you? What does this card say to you? Take a good look. You can take a screenshot, pause the video, 222 on the timer. All right, the colors, the imagery, the numbers, all of it. Now take a look at this card. Look at all of the colors, the imagery, and significance. And just for fun, write down a quick, short, what energy are you picking up? And it comes in different ways for different people for how their psychic abilities work. But what do you clearly get from this, okay? And then I'm going to share the message that I got from these this morning. And again, I think this is, again, meant for you, whoever's receiving this. So if you saw yesterday's message, for sure, connected to that card reading that I posted last night. All right, so the Ten of Cups came out. Also, the Ten of Pentacles came out in that reading. For me, what I see is move in silence. All right, Spirit's leading, guiding you through signs, synchronicities. Source has always got your back, right? Again, moving in silence, truth, seeing beyond the illusion. And again, we know this is wish fulfillment. This is perfect balance. This is perfect harmony. This is bliss, all of it, okay, for me. This is what I get off of these currently. So what I did is, again, I used my sacred algorithm just out of curiosity with these two cards, what came up. So that's what we're going to do for this video today. So put in your feelings, your, whatever you feel. Don't question it. Like, especially if you're clear knowing, that's a very powerful clear sense. And sometimes being clairsent or clear knowing, claircognizant is it's a challenge to the ego mind, because you just know what you fucking know with zero proof. Like, you just know, right? You just know, no questions asked. And that's one of my stronger abilities, and I've had to learn to work with that. Okay, so when I originally put this information in, I accidentally, again, no coincidence, that was an accident, I accidentally put in Seven of Wands instead of Seven of Swords, okay? So if this were the Seven of Wands, so that might be significant too, to this message, okay? The Seven of Wands. Also, before we get going, you'll know that this message is for you if you're seeing 5252, which is 777, is also going to be very significant, as well as the 111, 444, and 222. And again, the Seven of Wands with the Seven of Swords. There's your sevens. I just realized that. Thank you, team. All right, so the message is the Seven of Wands, even though this is the Seven of Swords, again, if you're following along, is a message of standing your ground, protecting your energy, and holding your position even when it's challenged. So whoever's receiving this message, you're meant to receive this as confirmation of what you've already been doing, or your team is asking you to continue to stand your ground, stand in your truth, and protect your energy, all right, and hold this position, your position, even when challenged, okay? All right, the kiddo's here off from school today, so you're gonna probably hear his gaming, possibly, we'll see. All right, this is a message of don't back down. Don't back down from your becoming who you are. So you know what you're becoming, okay? Of course, this Ten of Cups is this emotional fulfillment, soul alignment, perfect time alignment, happiness, harmony in relationships and home, all of it, okay? The energy, all right, is deep joy, connection, and peace. All right, you combined the Seven of Wands, which was the oopsie, and the Ten of Cups, and it's again continuing to remind you to continue to stand your ground, or you're being asked to stand your ground more so than ever now. All right, standing your ground, because this is leading to your true emotional fulfillment, which is this Ten of Cups energy. First thing this morning, this is what it is, okay? So a cosmic interpretation is there's something that is aligned for you, and you know that, you can feel it, so continue to stand in that knowing, okay? All right, but it's also required to hold your boundaries first and foremost, okay? Do not waver on that, okay? You are not meant to abandon yourself to get or to chase any form of love of anything. Do not abandon yourself, okay? So hold your truth even in those uncomfortable moments, okay? Because what is coming for you is requiring the real you, not the version of you that shrinks or that used to shrink, okay? So what is meant for you will meet you in perfect alignment and in that perfect alignment and love, okay? So now we change it up with the Seven of Swords energy, which is actually what took place, was the Seven of Swords with the Ten of Cups, okay? These are hidden truths, okay? Avoidance or something not being fully revealed. Whether or not you are avoiding a truth that you know that you're bypassing, or it also could mean that there's hidden truths that are not fully revealed. That could be in your personal life, but it also could be maybe in the collective energy as well, right? True hidden truths, all right, avoidance or something is not being fully revealed. It was the energy, okay? So this is either self deception, like you're deceiving yourself, you're not being honest with yourself, or it's somebody around you or in your field that is not being transparent. And if you're receiving this, you know. You are either deceiving yourself, not listening to a truth within you, or you know there's somebody in your field that is not being fully transparent, and guess what? This is your message. This is your confirmation, okay? So don't doubt yourself, okay? So this also can relate around strategic thinking, all right? But also what's not being said right now, okay? So look deeper into this. Look deeper into something, all right? This might be something that's not been fully brought to the light, okay? Not everything that looks like harmony is actually harmony, okay? So listen to your discernment, your quantum compass, your clairsentient, your clairknowing, okay? All right, so the external energy with this is, or someone, or situation, all right, is withholding the truth from you. Or again, this is external energy. Or they're not being fully honest with you, all right? They're pretending to be perfect, but the image isn't real. It's an illusion, okay? So use the discernment. You've got to use your discernment. And if you are activated and you've been doing the work, you know you are on point. You're a fucking walking lie detector, and you can smell bullshit a mile away, okay? 922 on the timer. So the second thing with this is the internal energy, which is you. You're overlooking red flags. Are you overlooking red flags? All right, are you telling yourself a softer version of what you already know is the truth and you're avoiding it? You're not addressing it, all right? All right, are you avoiding a truth that you already know? You already feel it. You already feel it in your bones and your gut instinct. All right, and you need to address this, okay? This is your confirmation that you need to address this, or just a confirmation that you've already in process of addressing it, okay? So Number 3, the third energy with this is the strategic growth, which is, again, this higher path. So this higher path is, again, move wisely, quietly, kind of in silence, all right? Not impulsively. So protect your vision quietly. Don't share your shit with everybody, all right? And do not reveal everything too soon. So that message has been coming out a lot in a lot of different readings for me personally, but I think it's also meant for the collective here, all right? So this is sacred strategy. Divine sacred strategy, okay? This is not fear, all right? Real harmony is not forced or faked, all right? All right. It's peace. So be honest with yourself first. Okay, true happiness cannot be built on what is hidden or avoided. I know this personally, okay? I've been through a lot of this myself, clearing this out. Looking at the shit that I was trying to make a lot to soften and not like listen to the red flags, okay? And yes, it gets uncomfortable, but when you address the shit and you clean the bullshit out, the air is so much cleaner, okay? So let's say this together. I see clearly. I trust my inner knowing. I see clearly and I trust my inner knowing. I choose truth, and truth leads me to real peace. I choose truth, and truth leads me to real peace. So remember, the Wands energy is asking you to stand your ground. The Swords is seeing and speaking your truth. Seeing and speaking your truth, okay? All right, so see clearly and then stand firm. All right, see clearly and then stand firm. All right, that is your message today. And I'm just going to, because I'm guided to see what other, one more card maybe, just to finish this up. Then I'll move on to my next messages. And we're drinking pineapple with soy milk and spirulina powder. Since I don't have any watermelon, which is a bummer. We got to go out and get that. All right. Any other cards want to come out, please? And thank you for this message for the collective. I just love this deck. I love this deck. Yeah, page of, yep, you've been working on yourself. You've been working on studying, learning the truth about things. Birds, we got hawks, or birds are walking a fine line. You've been walking a thin, narrow path. Studying, gaining the wisdom and knowledge. Spirit's been guiding you. You've been having a lot of light bulb moments. Light bulbs are significant. Again, standing in, this is very solar plexus energy here. Okay, Page of Wands. Page of Swords, communication. Yeah, receiving communication, wisdom, and knowledge. Okay. Anything else, please and thank you, to go along with this? All right, what do we have here? Yep, the wheel is turning. Stand your ground, stand your boundaries. All right. Stand your boundaries, and know that all is well, and continuing to choose you and taking those leaps of faith. Okay. All right. Those messages for somebody or somebodies, and again, it could be a few different ways, asking you to look at the deeper truth within you or outside of you, call the bullshit out, all right, or stuff that you're not addressing within you that needs to be cleared out. 13:44 on the timer. So this message is for you today, so hopefully it reaches you and reaches those that it's meant to reach, again, for your highest and best good, through and with divine light, divine love, divine truth, divine power, divine wisdom, divine knowledge, divine remembrance, and divine magic. And remember, you are the star, you are stardust. 17 is significant wish fulfillment. Love you. Bye.